Hey there, all you cats and kittens. Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Hello. My name is Sean Sweeney.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Now, I wasn't really sure where to start these videos off. This one, the next few. I didn't know what people really wanted to know or what I could help other people learn about the real estate process. But after doing some thinking about my own personal experiences, one of the biggest things that I saw opportunity in were first-time homebuyers, because there's not a whole lot of people really giving you information on where to start or what you can do to better yourself and your chances for buying a home sooner rather than later. But Sean, buying a house now? Times are kind of crazy right now. Times are definitely uncertain right now. But maybe you're out here looking to possibly try to buy a house after this. Maybe you think the housing market's going to crash and you want to know where to start. Well, here's a couple things that I'm doing during Corona in order to help myself do the exact same thing. Now, on my search for my own personal home, I realized something very important. There's not really a whole lot of brokers or brokerages out there focused at teaching first-time homebuyers what they can do or the steps they need to know. And the classes that are out there, which I have taken, they don't give you enough detail. It's too summed up. It's too muddled down. And during Corona, especially, no brokers are out here trying to teach the first-time homebuyer market. They're too worried. The future is too much of an unknown. So, first-time homebuyers, hope this helps. I don't want you to think that me giving this advice is me telling you what to do. These are just suggestions of things that I am doing and that I can do because I am in an okay financial spot that you might be able to do as well. Even before I was a broker, I was trying to learn how to buy a home and what I could do in order to prepare myself for that, but I wasn't really actively going towards it. But now during Corona, and with all this downtime that I've had, I finally said, you know what, let's just do it. Let's make that step and let's start this process of saving and getting my debts paid and raising my credit score. And these are going to be the two focuses that I'm going to be giving to you today as far as what you can do even during Corona, quarantine, and the riots to prepare for the possibility of buying a home, because you're here possibly interested in buying your first home and you just don't know what to do, so you're here trying to learn. I would like to help. Number one thing, I'm starting to pay off my debts. I paid off a full credit card the other day from just saving money and cutting down spending a lot, especially with food, gas, all this stuff that quarantine has kind of forced me to do. I've really been taking that into account and saving it, including the $1,200 stimulus check. All that did was just sit in my bank account until I had enough to pay off a credit card fully and then some to make sure that my bills could still be paid. And you know what? I did it. I paid it off in full. 100%. Nothing. No more. I did leave $25 on there and set up minimum monthly payments. But that pertains to the next video, which will be more focused on why building your credit score is important and how you can do it and why it matters in the house buying process. Second thing that I've done is I have started saving my deposit. That's going to be huge because having a larger deposit will show the bank that you are a much more trustworthy person to give a loan to. Getting that deposit saved early is going to benefit you much more better than starting it later. As early as you can, start saving for it. $5, $10 here and there. That's all I can do. That's all I can really expect anyone else to do. I had 2 jobs before Corona happened, and it was real estate and another normal day job, more of a 9-to-5, 40-hour a week. Well, Corona cost me that job, so now I'm just focused on real estate, and it's saving me money, but I'm not getting that income anymore, and I'm worried with the rest of it. But I'm trying. Making these videos, taking up time in the day. Please like them. Now, saving up that deposit will really help you with the bank. They'll be able to give you more. They'll be able to give you either a bigger loan or a much better interest rate depending on how much you can bring to the table to pay down by yourself. Because that'll show the bank, 1, the bank doesn't have to give you as much money as they would normally. 2, you have that money already saved up. The bank's going to see that and say, oh, these guys are responsible with money. It's fine. That's going to make them like you more. And more the bank likes you, the better off you're going to be. But how do I know if the bank likes me? Oh, that's actually pretty good. Well, now you may be asking, well, Sean, how do I know how the bank feels about me? Can I just ask them? Is that something I can do? Is there someone I can go to? Yes, that person is a loan officer. Now, these guys are going to be crucial, and I highly suggest you go and see one. I have my own guy. His name is Sam. He's at Cross Country Mortgage. Excellent guy. And I trust him with all of my information. I make sure that when I get a loan officer, I make sure I can trust them. And I also make sure that they can explain the numbers to me, because I don't know what they mean. Most people don't. Sam can. He has helped me understand where I am at in the house buying process and given me such a better perspective on where I'm at that I can't thank him enough. I know exactly what I need to do and what I need to prepare for in order to make my dreams of buying a home a reality. A large part and thanks to him, because he now gave me that knowledge. That's what a loan officer can do. They also can get you a pre-approval and tell you what a bank would give you for a house right now if you were to apply. That's what a pre-approval is. It is what a bank would loan you if you applied for a mortgage right now. And what's a mortgage? Well, that's just the loan for a house. It's just the name for a loan for a house. That's it. It's just a loan, but for a house. That's a mortgage. Now, I'm not nearly ready to buy a house yet. That's for sure. I'm still a little bit in debt. My credit score still isn't where I want it to be. And again, I can go into credit score a little bit later. Biggest thing is, it's important. Work on it. My next video will definitely have it, but it is important for sure. But I'm making progress. And that's my goal, is just to make progress, because that's all I can really do right now. I can just put one foot in front of the other and do the best I can with the knowledge I got. And I'm just trying to share that knowledge to you guys. And I totally understand if this just isn't a viable option for you. A lot of people are having to go more into debt because of the coronavirus, because of losing their jobs. They're not making the income they need to in order to stay afloat. I get that. This is going to be advice for people who are trying to get ready, or at least somewhat ready to start that home buying process. It doesn't have to be anything huge to start off with. Like I said, $5-10 here and there in a savings account, put away, never touched, 5 years, right? After 5 years, that could be $5,000 of just $5-10 here and there. That's a pretty decent deposit for a beginner starter house in most places. And if this isn't right for you, again, I get that. Just focus on your current situation, get to where you feel comfortable, and then come back. Because look, buying a house is everyone's goal. Renting isn't long term, and we all know this. No one wants to rent forever. Renting is essentially a waste of money. You could most likely get a mortgage for what most places rent a 2-bedroom apartment for nowadays. Your biggest thing is going to be the deposit and the approval. And saving up for the deposit, key. Getting that approval, your credit score, key. That's what I'm working on. These 2 things. Paying off debt, building a deposit. I mean, I personally wish I had started sooner, but you know, hindsight's 20/20, right? But I mean, it's a long-term game, and I didn't understand that. And hopefully me telling you that in this video helps you better than it helped me. Because it's true. Because it's true. No, for real. It's true. No, but for real. Start early. I really regret not starting earlier. Well, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hopefully what I've said helped you out, and maybe you now know what you can do to start the home buying process during Corona. There's not a whole lot you can do, but these are a couple things that I at least thought of that maybe you can do as well. If this only helps 1 or 2 people, that's awesome. You know, helping one person is great. That's why 1 like means the world to me. So like, share, and subscribe because you love me and I made funny references in the beginning of the video. And even 1 like makes my day, guys. I love it. It means the world to me. And stay tuned for the next video, guys, with building your credit, how to build your credit, why building your credit is important, and how does it pertain to buying a house. Find out on the next video. Thanks for watching the video. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. Again, help the YouTube algorithm figure out who is the coolest realtor on here. #CoronaBroker. #CoronaBroker. this is your broker, the Corona Broker, giving you the what for on Corona Brokeriness. That's not a word. And here's the end of the video. Thank you guys for sticking around till the end. Please like, subscribe, and if you share, hashtag Corona Broker, get my name out there and get that name moving. Alright guys, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. See you next time.
The sky may be the limit, but space is the place to be.
So let me simply add that it's my very good honor to meet you, and you may call me
Sweeney.